Mikel Arteta and Arsenal.
Tricky away game that they're going to have to get themselves through with a Brighton team that
from their mediocre campaign to put together backdons, but he's handled the pressure of leading all season. He makes his 100th Premier League appearance.
Games have produced some really good results.
Manor and Lucy Ward, the former league.
Looking over the top again for Gyökeres to
from Pascal Gross and Jack Hinshelwood.
Important when they've got games coming midweek, weekend, consistent.
Saka bounding into the box. He's got Gyökeres in there, but he looked made by David Raya, and it's straight to Baleba, who tries to chip him, and it's well defended by a retreating Gabriel, who saves the skin of his goalkeeper. What a big moment.
Scanley trying to. That's Kadioglu. Well blocked by Saka. The lawmakers are going to enforce.
Away games, they score goals, but it's an important game for both teams.
Douglas Luiz, the January signing for Aston Villa, and Unai Emery has put them in front and put the nerves with back-to-back wins in the grudge matches with Chelsea and Tottenham. Brighton, they won't want it to fizzle out. This is Matoma. Saka to take on Kadioglu. Gets a shot away and it goes right through Verbruggen and in. Well, what a mistake by the goalkeeper. Bukayo Saka celebrates. It's Arsenal's 99th goal of the season. And it's only taken a matter of moments, less than 10 minutes, for Arsenal to get in front.
Oh, that's a typical Saka goal. How many times have we seen that? We haven't seen it too many times lately, but that is trademark from him. Gets it out wide right, cuts inside on his left. I'm not sure whether it got a touch here from somebody. I think he got in front.
Performances when...
Yes, they played at the same time today.
In the context of today's game.
At home, it's certainly worth taking the risks.
Baleba.
FIFA away by Gabriel, and they are one of the
reliant. Quick throw in from Matoma, bit of pushing inside the penalty area,
and Martinelli trying to hold on to it, finds Declan Rice.
Did it to him on day one. Here's Hinshelwood.
Here's Martinelli trying to get the better of Pascagli, who does it.
He gets it moving quickly into Gyökeres. He's back at Brighton. Well, I wanted a bit more movement in front of him. Eventually, he's trying to switch that out to...
And Kadioglu has sent it round the corner, looking for the return for Jorginho Ruter. And I think it came off the Turkish international.
Kadioglu. By Gabriel. Van Hecken.
Dispossessed by a combat.
For Liam the Senior's team over on TNT Sports 3.
More so than usual.
Towards Gomez, who almost got that under control.
Good touch around the corner by Jorginho Ruter, looking for an...
I can understand why. It's Rice. Hoping to test Verbruggen, but it was just through Real Sociedad. Trying to get past Mosquera, leaves it for Mitoma.
Tonight, rotating with Jorginho Ruter. He's in a...
He really would love to be able to...
There is Hinshelwood trying to take on Gabriel, who gets across his man.
One, that day it was Harvey Barnes that was absolutely sensational. But
the pitch, so they'll go wide. Arsenal, so the spaces, and in that little inside channel as well.
Jorginho Ruter trying to get beyond...
Fan, because they've drawn a lot of games this season. They do have...
Gomez has just pushed that a little bit too far in front of FIFA. 21 set-piece goals overall this season in the division. It's there being behind Mosquera. His first-time ball was aimed towards Hinshelwood, but it was...
No standards being allowed to drop.
Van Hecken. Header from Hinshelwood.
Match at the Emirates. And towards that near post, it's Gomez who flips.
They're taking 4 points off Manchester City this season. It's Hinshelwood.
Van Hecken.
Quite like.
And that's going to be a fun dugout to be down alongside tonight.
Jorginho
The
Ruta
line
steaming
is
forward, finding the toe. From behind here. Gyökeres trying to get...
But they've got to make it work. It's maintaining that high level.
There's been some... Nkapie wins it back again. And that's the try from Saka.
Calafiori.
Cross towards the far post, headed down to trying to get round Mosquera. He gets round Mosquera. He's got a big opportunity here, and it just bundles behind. I think it came off. It's short to Martinelli. He's really been able to get into the game so sloppy. Minte. Believer who can't hit them. Teta. Zubimendi's cross. Martinelli. Fatigue that contributed to that. Mikel Arteta.
And ball there. Kadiolu needs a decent delivery.
Here's the corner. Flicked away by... Find a finishing touch. Not with a ball like that. Just about got away with that. Ball Zuruta, who gets behind it, and David Raya does too.
It's a difficult trip that so far they're negotiating. And after a...
Trying to get away from Minte. Now Saka. Minte, a flick by Jorginho Ruta. Minte trying to put it into a dangerous area, and Weaver
pivotal at the end of the season. It certainly will restore a bit of...
Another ball into the box by Van Hecke. Another header by Hinshelwood. And another effort off top them led to a goal. Now they've got defending to do. Minte. Looking for Goles.
All under one roof.
It's Rice. Right into the thick of the action inside that 6-yard. And Gross again. Trying to take out the goalkeeper.
Not breaking his neck to get into the penalty area. Havertz pulls a save off for Bruggen.
Got an out-and-out striker on the pitch from the start this evening, but they do have him in bottom three, and Nottingham Forest go in, and also significantly against top.
Injection of unpredictability. Harry Howell at the far post.
Manchester City dropping points tonight. Yes, they've got a game in hand, but 9 times out of 10 you'd expected that to bulge the knee. And now Havertz is on the escape. He's trying to hold off Believer. Believer did brilliantly to get back and stop.
The year of the fourth official. Kadiolu is wrestling with Saka.
Hinshelwood in the centre. He's too close to David.
Nice tidying up. Ruta has been a little bit untidy on a couple of occasions.
Kadiolu immediately trying to release Minte.
Every single area that's being exposed.
How to turn difficult trips into points.
Deep towards that far post and for Bruggen.
Saka trying to get ahead of Kadiolu there. He did really well.
Small.
Delivery into the box is aimed towards.
Pascal Gross with the delivery. Declan Rice taking charge. Trossard. Timber. He's onside. Here's Trossard. Well, he'll be disappointed with that. Kai Havertz comes on. Gyökeres.
Trossard. Trying to get the volley away.
Happened before then. Saka. Trying to get away from Van Hecke. Still Saka. Arsenal shown their resilience more than once this season.
Trossard. The foul. Manchester City away in 6 weeks' time.
Rice's delivery again causes problems.
Number in towards that near post. Havertz goes down.
In terms of footballer in the mid to late 20s.
The one you need is out there, and once you see it, you wonder how you ever lived.
Gone down the side of the penalty area, and Raya just misread out the points here. There's a bit of space for Ruta on the edge of the area. The ball was a little bit right into that near post, and Nkapie's got it away. And his movement has been terrific this season as well, Lucy. Just signed a Hecke, trying to pick out Ruta. He falls towards Hinshelwood, who